Yo everyone, we're back at Cheros through Daybreak. Last time we continued sauntering around the remainder of Edith. I say remainder, but we still have one district we have yet to even check out. But we dealt with a crap tons of NPCs, every single character under the moon that you can think of aside from the one place we went. And we started helping the Armis Student Council, gathering up some sweets for an eventual plan they have for the school. And we're also gathering racers for a big old funnel race in the middle of nowhere.
Are you Jess's manager?
That's right. Never thought he'd up and disappear like that, without saying anything to his housemates. Also, yeah, this. We didn't really get much progress in this last time, I don't think, but yeah, we got in a bit.
What have you heard?
We were recently talking about his future. As an artist, I mean. I'm sure you heard about it already, but he missed his concert 3 days ago. Got an earful from me, of course. All he said to me was that things can't keep going like this. He said he wanted to get away from his current environment and work someplace else. He even mentioned trying to perform abroad. It could be a very rewarding challenge as a performer, yes. Well, I said to forget about it for now. He's at a critical point in his career. Too critical to be going anywhere. I told him straight that he has no hope of succeeding if he just leaves the country now. His response, so be it. An early retirement might suit me if it comes to it.
He's awfully willing to throw everything away.
However, I'm still his manager as of now. So he's obligated to inform me in case he does leave the capital. So far, he hasn't done that. Wherever he is, I trust it's near the capital.
Thanks for the info. That's real useful. While I got you here, mind if I ask about anyone else that might know him?
I don't know much I can say on that end. He's always been a very private person. But I do know he recently arranged the music for an idol duo. Oh, those two. Sayla and Lalua, I think. They're the best I can give you when it comes to acquaintances.
Just knowing that is a big help. We know the two of them, so it should be easy to ask about them.
I believe they're in the middle of a concert right now. It's over in the Blue Score where Jess himself often performs.
Ah, right. Thanks again.
Don't mention it. I hope we can bring him to his senses. Good luck. Let's head to the Blue Score then, so we can speak with the idols.
Yeah, off to Riverside we go.
And another layer of traversal to add to the pile. Wonder if I can just go to the backstage from here. It's possible. I'm getting a weird thing where it's trying to tell me to delete a scene out of nowhere. Never mind, we can't. We're in the middle of a concert.
I should ask the two idols about Jess. Should I wait till their break time?
Yeah, sure. Hi there. Thanks for coming to see us.
You two did great up there. Sorry to bother you while you're on your break, but I got a few questions for you.
Oh no! Jess of all people. Now that you mention it, I did think he was acting strange this morning.
This morning?
Did you see Jess somewhere? We bumped into each other at Brothers Music Shop over in Tyro. We stopped by the store to borrow some musical equipment for a performance today. Jess was talking to the manager when we got there.
He's a regular there.
He was probably saying goodbye to the manager since Jess was on his way out of the capital.
Did you and Jess talk about anything?
I told him we were gonna have a performance and he wished me the best. I was hoping he'd be there, so I made a point of inviting him. He said he appreciated the invite but was busy. Mentioned leaving the capital to see his favorite flower.
Favorite flower? I wonder where that could be. Maybe Raymond knows.
He does work as a florist.
Thanks for the help. Much appreciated, you two.
It was nothing. Hope you can help Jess out. I'm guessing this is the full circle moment in the side quests.
Okay, back to Raymond for now.
Yes, let's. We need to give a progress report on our investigation.
All right. He said he was going out of town to see his favorite flower. That's what we heard. Any idea what that might be?
Yeah, think so.
He was probably talking about white daisies. Huh. Not really that rare of a flower. They're really common in our hometown. Anchorville was full of them.
Jess, Carol, and I would go out to the fields and look at them all the time.
Though you can't really find any natural fields like that out here in Edith. The only ones here are cultivated. Huh. Oh no.
Why did the three of you like white daisies in particular? Maybe something specific about them appealed to you all?
I mean, they're easy on the eyes and smell nice, for one. But I guess their true meaning spoke to us. Do you know what white daisies mean in the language of flowers? Hidden love. It's pretty poetic, don't you think? Yeah, I feel you. But if that's what they stand for, then I wonder. They all hide in some sort of hidden love? I don't know, that might be a stretch. Maybe they appeal to Jess's artistic sensibilities, being a musician and all. Bro is clueless. Carol's more of an open book, though. But now that I think about it, she might actually be hiding her true feelings. Well, you're the expert. Oh yeah, I don't think she told you about what happened. Huh? Something happened? Yep, confrontation. Things can't keep going on like this forever. She really said that.
She did. She really bore her heart out.
Huh. And what did Jess say? I didn't want to ruin his relationship with you two. That's a relief, at least. I feel bad for my sister. I want her happiness more than anything, but that's just not how things have shaken up. To backpedal to the flower thing a little. You kind of sidestepped the whole hidden love discussion. What about you? Got any secrets of your own? Me? You're not seriously sprinting that on me out of the blue and expecting an answer. Yeah, that's fair. To understand where Jess is coming from. Not wanting to ruin how things are now and all.
Damn. What is going on with you, buddy?
There's a few ways that could swing, but I don't know. Anyway, don't mind me. Let's get back to the topic at hand. I know what he's looking for, but do you know where he might have gone to see those flowers? I think so. He asked me once if I knew where daisies grew naturally. I actually didn't have any idea at the time, but my boss did. And Dirk Memorial Park, yep, had a feeling. Only place we can actually travel, it's nearby. Apparently there's a whole bunch of them near the entrance. The forest? You sure about that?
That area is restricted, though.
Believe me, I know. But you'd be surprised how far Jess could go on just stubbornness alone. I don't doubt he could sneak in there if he wanted to. Alright. He shouldn't get attacked by any monsters if he doesn't wander too far in, but I don't want to risk it. Are you going to the park then? Can you take me with you? I understand what happened between Jess and Carol. But I don't see why that many had to leave us so out of nowhere. It just didn't make sense to me. I want to talk to him. I need to hear the answers directly from his mouth. Sure, why not? If he's not coming back, I might as well take you to him. Let you two smooth things over. I'll let you know once we're ready to roll. Sound good? Sounds great. Thanks, Van. Explore the forest. Okay.
Sure, might as well get it done.
Yada yada. Let's go. Okay. Ventured in. Carol had I finally found you, Jess. This is where you were, huh? Raymond? Van? Oh, I see. I must have asked for his help finding me. You're really good at tracking people down, aren't you? Sorry, but work's work. Should we leave you guys to it? Actually, could you stay here? I have a feeling that Jess is just gonna dodge my questions if it's just us two here. Alright, if that's what the client wants, that's what the client gets. I'll get right to the point then. Why did you do this, Jess? Why would you just disappear all of a sudden, only leaving us a note? Did you never think that might have been cruel?
Wow. And of course Van has to listen to that. Only leaving a note, huh?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. But I didn't know what else to do. I'm such a coward. Jess, this is because of Carol. It's not. Not at all. I do feel bad not being able to return her feelings, yeah. But that's not why I ran away. And why did you? Still remember that conversation we had before coming to Edith? Just the two of us. Of course I do remember it. And how we promised to keep it a secret. Yeah, sure it's okay for us to be here? It's fine on my end, at least. What about you, Jess? Are you okay if we talk about it now? Sure. It's not that big of a deal anyway. We just talked about us both being in love with someone who didn't reciprocate our feelings. Yeah. Oh god, is it... Are they just gonna realize it's each other and be like, oh, never mind, this works. Your feelings haven't changed, I take it. They have not, no. And I'll never be with the one I love. That I can guarantee you. That's because... it's you. Actually, never mind me. This is Ron. Me putting things to words will only make it worse. No one's gonna benefit from it if I say it out loud. It would just be a hassle for you anyway. What does that mean? Wait. I think you finally figured it out. It looks like it. I don't intend on acting on my feelings, so you don't have to worry about that. But you gotta understand how I feel now. Especially since you also can't be together with the one you love. And then Raymond's gonna be like, awkward. That's fair. Yeah, you're right about that. Didn't see that one coming. Raymond, I can't stand the thought of ruining things between the three of us. You must feel the same way, right? But Carol didn't. Carol. She said something to me 3 nights ago that really caught me off guard. She said she knew how I felt. That was it, really. I know it doesn't feel like a big deal, but it was to me. And I know she didn't mean to hurt me either. But I just couldn't. I couldn't bear it anymore. That's why I ran. Jess, so you understand now. You understand why we can't be together anymore. Wait! Here she comes. Carol? You came. I was wondering when you'd show up. I wasn't sure if I even wanted to come, but I've made up my mind. I couldn't just keep ignoring it. I really appreciate you taking the blame for me, Jess. But you should stop that. This is all my fault. I knew how you felt, and I still decided to talk to you about all this. It's okay, Carol. It's not really your fault here. If anything, I'm grateful. This is gonna happen one day. I knew that all along. It's always been an inevitability. You didn't cause this, but only hurried it along. It's probably better for us to deal with this now rather than kick it down the road any further. Right? Jess? That's not... I'm really sorry for leaving without saying anything. But we had the chance to talk now. You understand why it just had to be done. So, this is goodbye. I don't like having things end here. Should probably say something. How about... what should I say? Mock their friendship? Ah, fuck, what one's which? I do need more law points, so I'm probably just gonna go for this. Y'all are really gonna regret this, you know? Man. I know that. I already do. But it's probably better this way, for the sake of all of us. You sure about that? You guys have known each other since you were kids. I'm guessing you don't want to leave as much as you want them to understand what you're going... as much as you want them to understand what you're going through. And to stick together. This really is kind of a cool way. It's awesome to see Van connected to something like this, because it is kind of... I don't know. I feel like the leaving and leaving the other two behind thing is kind of similar to what Van himself went through in some ways. So it's just kind of like, you know, kind of trying to right some wrongs in another scenario. He's right. That's what I want, at least. This is still a lot to take in, to be honest. But neither you nor your feelings are a hassle to me, Jess. I swear it. Goddess, why would you even think that? I promise you they're not. And that should be one of your biggest worries taken care of, yeah? But that's... I know I don't really have a right to speak here since I caused this in the first place. But you're still the same Jess we've always known. Us knowing how you feel doesn't change that. It doesn't change who you are, or how we feel about you. You really mean that? Doing the frickin' Reen pose from Reverie. Looks like you should have put a lot more faith in your friends there. They're pretty understanding. You still think running away is the best choice? If you were only hurting yourself, then it'd be one thing. But that ain't the case, is it? Your actions are gonna cause the friends you care so much about pain too. They're gonna regret this. At the very least, you three need to sit down and have a good and long talk about what you want. If after this you still want to walk away, then that's fine. It's never too late. Van's right.
Please, Jess.
You are far kinder to me than I deserve. But if you're willing to fight for us so much, then it wouldn't do if I just took the coward's way out, yeah? I need to be brave and face the consequences for this, whatever those may be. Glad to hear it.
Thank you, Jess.
I knew you'd come around.
I'm so glad everything worked out between them.
We owe you, Van. What you said really resonated with me. Good to know. I'll never forget what you did for us today. Let me be the one that pays your fee. It's only right since I caused this.
Nuh-uh. It would be right if we all paid equal parts.
I'm good if that works for you. You two are the best. I couldn't ask for better friends. Sure lucked out there.
I thought it was gonna end up being like, oh, Raymond also likes Jess, and they didn't neither of them realized the other was gay or something like that. But I guess not. Though I wonder who Raymond wanted to get with. Because it sounded like there was stuff hidden there, but I don't know.
All in a day's work.
Can't say I expected that. Alright, Tula. Awesome. Grace already at max, so I don't have to worry about that still. Let's go talk to them all.
I never planned on coming back here. And yet here I am with my old friends in tow. It feels strange.
Well, yeah. The heck do you mean strange? We're all home together, just as it should be. You can't just up and leave without saying anything, you big dork.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry for worrying you.
Whoa, I almost dropped my frickin' controller. You're a real handful sometimes, you know that?
Oh, right. I can't forget work. Now that we found Jess, I gotta get back to business.
Ah, right, and I need to get back to the store. Actually, though, why don't we get together for the festival tonight? I think that'd be fun. It'd help us unwind after everything.
Sounds like a plan.
Heck yeah.
Today's probably gonna be pretty rough at work, though.
Yeah, we're gonna be busy. Let's think what kind of dinner we can make while we're at work.
Alrighty.
Well, all's well that ends well. Great to see they're doing better. Yeah. Why, hello, Odette. I believe we got everything here, too. Oh, great, you're back. Thanks for going all that trouble. Judging from the bags you brought, it looks like you've brought quite a bit back for us to try. Mm-hmm. We had a lot of good luck. Van was on cloud 9 the whole time.
Why wouldn't I be? You tell me I get to indulge in some quality sweets on the job completely for free? Of course I'm gonna be all about that. Well, I'm glad somebody had fun.
Now, Albert, we're his clients. That's not how we should act. Anyway, enough talking. Let's dig into those samples and see if they're up to snuff.
With the manager's permission, the group retrieved the samples from the bags and got to eat in the ones that suited their fancy.
They're all fantastic. Any one of them would make for a perfect morning tea snack. Munch, 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 munch. I know, it's so hard to choose which to go with.
What do you think, Odette? Have any preferences?
Hungry. Give me a chance.
Don't talk with your mouth full. You come from a decent family, don't you?
That was like a spa day for my taste buds. I was totally right to bring you in, Van. Your insight into these things is crazy good. When it comes to both looks and taste, really, I think the kids will be completely happy with most of them, so why limit ourselves to just one kind of treat? Let's bring them a bunch. Oh, that's a great idea. They could enjoy mixing and matching different ones together.
We could even pack them inside different bags so they know what they so they won't know what they get until they open it. Kind of like a lottery. That could be fun. You kids sound pretty pumped about this already. New Year's is still a bit of a ways off, you know?
Naturally. Planning events is just as fun as putting on the actual events themselves. This is a fantastic idea, Odette. I'm glad you suggested it. Thank you. We'll have to think carefully about which ones to actually buy and how much. And I guess we need to talk to the treasurer to make sure we budget things carefully.
True. Plus, we should also work on figuring out how many people are going to be taking part in the event in the first place.
Actually, speaking of which, why didn't you join us during the actual meetup, Van? I'd feel terrible pushing you off to the side without an invitation after all your hard work.
I don't know about that. I might have gone Aramis, but don't you think a grown man like me is going to stick out at something like that? Exactly. It's supposed to be put on by us students. Having him around will ruin that.
I know what you could do. Let's put you in a big old costume and parade you in front of the kids.
I'm saying I don't want to stick out, you little gremlin.
I can just picture the kids swarming Van. That'd be so cute. Doesn't that sound like fun, Agnes? I'm not the only one who'd love to see that, am I? Huh? Sure. That could be nice. Well, we have a majority. In the suit you go, Van.
I don't know whether I should feel happy about this or jealous. Nope, I ain't promising Jack. Not even for the kids. But I guess I'll keep all that in mind. Once they finish, Van will resume their patrol.
Reward deposited.
Cool. More law points. I don't even know if we're gonna get to level 4 by the end of this, but hey, making our way. Bittersweets and anticipated. Not being, we're good. Yeah. Wouldn't be a day on the job if I didn't have you yelling my ears off at least once.
You must be having a slow day if you had time to help us. Must be hard for you to find work when things are so peaceful. Having said that, I feel a little restless, even though the worst of it should be behind us. Don't mind me. I'm sure it's nothing. I have a bad habit of overthinking things.
Her instincts are usually on point, though. Whoops.
You found the perfect sweets for us to try out, Van. Thanks so much. This meetup is gonna be a big hit. All that's left is to find the perfect costume for you, Van. Then you can join in on the fun, too. Anyway, let me know what day works best for you. I want to get this ball rolling.
I never agreed to that.
Oh boy, new district time, baby! Oh, this isn't too big of a place, actually. Also, yeah, I switched in Bear Guard. Oh my god, it's Willy! Dude! Mr. Bossel, how's it going?
Hey, came over from Basel this year. Wanted to be a part of the festival myself, you know? We went through a lot this year. Reaching the end of it feels like a relief. Now we get to start fresh, yeah? I heard a lot of regulars at my truck are coming too. Maybe I'll run into them here.
Do you have any preferences?
Oh my god, Willy, how's it been, dude? Alright. Vente District. You know, after my fumble last time, I feel very much like I want to keep an eye out just to see if I don't fuck it up this time. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, they got some stuff all the way down here. That's kind of crazy. Oh, is that like the government building or something like that? I mean, this entire district's kind of governmental, I think, but... yeah, I really just don't want to fuck it up. I mean, there's a lot of railings here. It could be over here somewhere. I'll have to look. If I think I spot it, I'll... oh, yeah, they do just have it.
Oh, excuse me.
Huh.
Oh,
Ha. Time well spent. Got me some nice footage from the address. Probably not film quality material, but oh well. Either way, I'm one of the lucky few to have captured history on film. Man, this camera is worth every mirror. I can even write it off as a business expense. Now, where to next? I'm thinking the Revolution Plaza. They've got some memorial programming over in the Tyrell district, too. Gotta be quick on my feet today. True. Interesting. Oh, shit. Those three, eh? Guess it made sense that we'd find him eventually.
Ferdinand. Out of all the RG guys covering the new weapons promo, I dare say I got the best shot. I knew skipping the Erasion Cathedral portion was the right call. Daddy's gonna be over the moon. Still a bit miffed about what happened last time I was out there. I really made a mess of things somehow. So I'm hoping I can cover that little sore spot with a nice haul today. Wait, I just realized that means the Erasion group went to her. Great. Whatever. I guess I can't complain. I grew up in Erasion and I still dropped the ball that time. Probably good that she covered me. Now that I think about it, I've got good leverage with this pick. Maybe I should hit up the Tyrell Times for a little information exchange.
Mayhaps, mayhaps.
Farron, can you get me something?
Master, you know you can just walk around and order.
I know I can, but, you know, I just kind of like being on the road. I like the feel of the cement beneath me.
Do you... Yeah, whatever. I'm not even gonna question at this point. Old daughter.
Said this would be bigger than the film festival, and they weren't lying. I dare say this keeps pace with even the Principality celebrations. The thing with these big events is you need lots of energy to go the whole day. Eat up on meat so you can get down, I say. Hey, can I order a churro?
Looking to buy something?
I don't think they have churros here, Master.
Damn it, I wanted one.
See you again.
How did you warp right next to me?
What do you mean?
I swear everyone knows how to do that nowadays. Oh, hey, James. You checking out the stands, too?
This festival's a blast.
Come on, let's have a look around, just us two.
What? You serious? Now's not the time for... I mean, this isn't Basel. It's different.
Not expecting to find your classmate in the sea of people? Come on, what are you being so shy for?
Oh, fine. You wanna go?
James is pretty scary at first, but I guess I've gotten used to him. Yeah, he's kind of a big old pushover when you get around to it. Reporter. Oh, you. Goodness, the president really knows how to play to the crowd. With that speech and the new weapon they showed off. But, well, maybe that comes naturally to political breeds like him. I'm no bureaucrat, so I can't say. I'm surveying passers-by to see what they took away from the ceremony. I've got some interesting answers. I think my next article is going to do some serious numbers. Well, good for you, dude. Good for you. Oh, you too. Ooh. So that's your new war machine, huh? The assault frame. I can't argue with what the president said, but man, that thing puts me on edge. Can't let it get to me, though. I gotta keep an eye out for trouble on the ground. I imagine work's keeping you pretty busy, too. Look back with the guild if you see something come up, yeah? Hey, he's being nice. That's a rarity. Even though the speech is over, this place is still crazy crowded. Well, at least the military's here. I'm sure they can keep everything under control. We've been getting requests left and right today, so we should probably head back to the branch soon. But first... Well, I believe that Alvis has earned himself some ice cream for all his good work. Oh my gosh. Wait, no. That seems too contrived. You should treat him after work instead? Or would you rather have a pick-me-up now? Ganbare, Regina, I believe in you. You will do it. You can do it. Oh, shit. Depressed child. Oh, Lashkar, look over there. That's a statue of Sheena Derek. And then there are all these stands, all these people. It's nothing like our little festival back home. I know you're feeling down. Can't blame you at all. I feel a little lost myself, honestly. I can turn to Sylvie, but then my family back home was... I know I gotta stop crying, but how? What do I do? We did get them to hold a memorial service at least. I think the best we can do is pray that they rest in peace. I'm sure they and the goddess are watching over us. Let's carry on. For them. Yikes. I know how you feel. I'm hurt too. My heart is aching. But I'd be hurting everyone else if I stopped here. Mom, Dad, the boss, Sylvie. The weapons I work on can take those evil people down. I just have to trust the bracers in the army to use them for good. So I want to keep going, for their sake. And for my own. Somehow, someway, I'll get my closure. I know. I want to hold a memorial for them, but I don't want them to be gone. Why can't they come back? Jesus, this kid is going through it every day. Oh.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey there, you two. Having fun with the old champ?
Yeah, I invited him a while back. Thanks, Paulette. I really appreciate...
Please, think nothing of it. And besides, I have motives of my own.
What's that supposed to mean?
What?
Again?
Ooh, can I get some ice cream? And I want to get some popcorn and yakisoba with mommy too. I want to know which is yummier. But right now, I want to play tag. You're it, Maxim.
Whoa, slow down there. Today I was thinking...
You don't want to play with me? Aw.
Maxim?
I was thinking we could make a nice drive around the city. I wanted to visit Tree and Tower too and have a nice dinner to ourselves tonight. Was hoping I could talk to Paulette about some stuff mainly, but nuts to that. You want a race? You've got one. I'm gonna get you, you little rascal.
Yay! Catch me if you can.
Oh my god, they're so adorable. He just caved to the little kid. Aww. It warms my heart.
It is good to see that he's trying to make amends. There's nothing to be gained from bad blood.
So you accept his invitation for Yume's sake? Or no? Was it something about him specifically?
Good question. To be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure. What I want is for him to get a clear look at who I am today. Once he has present me in his head, and moves on from the past me, then we can talk.
I see. That's honestly a smart way to go about it. A lot of times pass, meaning you've changed. Feel like she's overthinking this whole makeup thing, but not my business.
I don't know. I think that she's going about this in a decent way, I think. She's being kind of forgiving, but also like, no, we gotta take it slow here. So in the stands, if you may for a while, the team went back to the job.
Okay, we've combed the city pretty thoroughly. The only thing out of place is the number of weirdos around. Can't be too careful, I guess. Might be worth doing another sweep of the city in the car just to be safe. Should do it once I've taken care of all the 4 SPGs and the other stuff on our plate.
Fans of main story, select finish walking around from the travel menu. Okay. It's good to see Yume enjoying herself. We could all use the fresh air every now and then. I think we'll take a little break, and then after that, we'll head back to Montmartre. I hope you have fun yourself, Van. What about you, Yums?
I'm sweating buckets here. All the swimming around's made me dead tired. Let me rest up on that bench over there for a second, okay?
Aw, stop being so old. You've been resting all day. Come on, I want to play some more tag.
Oh my god, he's gonna be dead on the ground.
Where does this kid get all that energy? She's running laps around me.
Hang in there, champ. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Poor dude, he has tried his best. God, it's so adorable. Yeah, Maxim and Yume is not a freaking father-daughter experience I was ever expecting. Like, it's so freaking wholesome.
Oh, right. Those street racers asked me to scout some people. I know a guy who could help with that. Well, it looks like he's having a grand old time over here. Do I bug him? Yeah? What's up? You're kind of freaking me out with that stare of yours.
Don't tell me I did something wrong. I do one of those, faux pas? Stop looking at me like that. You could have just told me, man. Blood already has enough reasons to hate my guts.
Hey, hold your horses, champ. Just wanted to ask you about something. Favor, actually.
Yume looks so freaking adorable just swinging her arms like that.
Mind if I borrow him for a bit, Paulette? It's for a job.
Oh, by all means.
You've got work stuff? Okay.
See, and you also get a break from the tag. Okay, so these guys threw me into a street race. Thought that might be up your alley too. But I know you're having fun with your family, and I got pros fooling around in unsanctioned street races and a good look. Bit of a shot in the dark here, but I figured I'd at least ask. That pique your interest at all? A street race, huh? If I did that, I might attract the attention of some scoop-loving ink-slingers. Again. What the hey? Count me in. Cool, but surprised you said yes. What about the kid? I thought you of all people might have guessed. I've got a score to settle with you. You beat me once, but I'm not the kind of guy to take a loss lying down. And the reporters, thinking about it, they've got bigger things to cover than me. Any journo worth their salt is going to be at the festival. Besides, maybe Paulette needs a break from me. Just for a little bit. Wouldn't hurt to give her a moment to herself. Is that right? Fine by me. Want to go again? I'll give you another dust cloud to dine on. Don't actually know what kind of race it is, though. Well, whatever it is, I'm looking forward to it. I'll head over later, and we can meet back up there. You got it. It's the last one. Well, I've hit up everyone I can think of. Guess all that's left is the loop back with the racers.
Awesome.
Never been good with kids, honestly. I'll never talk to aspiring racers and the like. It's made me think that maybe I shouldn't be so gung-ho about things. You can't lead every charge in life, you know? And maybe that's why I should start thinking about Paulette, too. Guess I should just take it one step at a time and learn as I go. I want to make sure this bundle of sunshine here has a good time.
Dude, he's so fucking cool. I really like what they're doing with him. He's so awesome. Shoutouts to Maxim. God, he's turned so cool. Dude, I'm so excited for Daybreak 2. I can't wait to see what they do with him.
Let's do this.
Like, that whole trio and getting more of that is going to be awesome. Oh, right. I picked up a brochure for Golden Blood, which maybe means I can give him over.
Here you go. This should be all of them.
The complete set of movie brochures.
All these books look like a fun watch.
Starting to feel like this might just be the choice paralysis. Huh.
I feel you. But don't mind me. That's a job well done, lad. Thank you kindly for the brochures. And here's your payment.
Onyx Steel.
Is this some kind of metal? Yep, I came across it in one of my fishing trips. It's called Onyx Steel. We also call it Star Steel in the East. Very rare and precious metal you got here. Legends say a weapon crafted with it can cut down 1,000 enemies without showing any wear. Mighty impressive. But you need to be careful with it. Your run-of-the-mill smith won't be able to draw out its true power. You need proper technique to mold it. Heard you loud and clear. Appreciate it, old-timer. This is someone else, alright? You're most welcome, lad. We need to find a specialist to handle this, baby. Maybe we should see what old Giscard can do with it. I think I'll ask Catcher to get in touch with him for me.
Okay. I guess that's something we got to keep in mind for a bit later. Let's worry about the side quest first, though.
Back, talk to some folks, saw who wanted to join up. Don't know how many will actually show, but it should still be a fair bit.
Damien and Tone, rendezvous. Shit. Hold up, let me save. If this is like one of those dialogue things, I want to get some other stuff.
Nah, got nothing. Let's get going.
Everyone else is ready, we can get to the starting point. You vouching for these new racers has my mouth watering here. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fucking experience. Oh, we got a lot of people chilling here.
Oh, all together already, huh? We've been waiting for you. I see the delivery girl is with you too, eh? The weather and wind directions are sublime. Perfect for a race. So let's settle the score once and for all.
Oh god. Wait, Walter hasn't shown up yet. What a fascinating group of people. This should be good fun. Thanks for hitting me up.
And who's this pitiful looking old fellow? He doesn't seem like he would make for much competition. Well, sorry for being pitiful and old. I might not be as good as Van, but I still know a thing or two about cars. The little lady's gonna chew me out if I report back that I lost. So I'll just have to give this my best shot. Thanks for coming, you three. Nice group we got here.
My name is Graham, and I'm the one who proposed this little race.
This here's my buddy Juniper. Lucio and Damien here are part of a team called the High Bloods.
Thanks for coming together today. I put a lot of thought into how to make this the best race possible, so hope you get hyped for it.
I am Lucio, the leader of the High Bloods. I came here all the way from Arasion. Consider it an honor that you get to compete with those of us from chosen lineage.
Huh? Wait, is it just me or have I seen that dude before?
I'm sure I must have one of those faces. You could call me Max.
Wait a damn second. You know me telling me a pro racer would be participating? Not just any pro racer. We're talking Maxim frickin' Lugan. What did you do to get him involved?
Let's just say we have an unexpected connection. You're something else, Van. Yeah, don't worry about him.
Max, huh?
It's not even subtle. But probably better to keep my mouth shut. We're supposed to have one more person, but well, maybe we're better off without. Tell me to get started. Dude, why do I feel like he's gonna show up in the middle of the race? Oh, there he is. Ugh, I know the sound of that engine. I like how the fact he's like me and my big fucking mouth. Fuck my stupid Chungus life, brother. Oh my god.
Sup, Arkride? Didn't mean to keep you waiting.
Oh, not to worry. You could have kept me waiting forever. Oh, this guy seems tough.
This group's getting more ridiculous by the minute. It should be a bigger deal with all these monsters we got together last minute. Talk about a lineup.
So can I assume you'll be participating as well?
Yeah, you brats better make it worth my while.
Oh, this is gonna be fucking insane. Anyway, let's get down to the rules. Dude, look at this fucking lineup. Look at this fucking lineup. What are we even doing here? Also, I like how Bearguard hasn't even said anything. The fact that I get to brain him and he's just kind of here is very funny. We're going to be pulling out into the expressway for some high-speed, unrestricted races. Prize for the winner is the experience of getting to drive like a damn psycho. The loser gets a special punishment. Now we'll be splitting you all into 2 teams. Not really sure how we go about splitting us up, really. But I do know we want to compete against the High Bloods.
In that case, what if the other participating participants assisted the 2 teams? We could have them join either the street races or the High Bloods.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Keeps us from having to come up with fancy names for the teams, too.
True enough. Then in terms of numbers, 3 should join the High Bloods. 5 versus 5, which means we'll be doing 5 one-on-one races.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, huh? So, who will be joining the High Bloods?
Well, what side do you plan on joining? I'm contracted with the street racers, so I'll be joining them.
It's the same for me. Not that I would have minded racing Van.
Good to have you both on the team. Then I'll be joining the High Bloods. Sorry, but I've been meaning to settle the score between us.
So are we gonna have Van versus Maxim? Oh god, does that mean that we're gonna have like Aaron versus Walter? That's gonna go insane. Or maybe Hermes versus Walter or something.
I don't care either way. Lots of interesting folk here.
Likewise.
Same here.
Sounds to me like this should be decided at random.
Oh, ready for anything, huh?
I pulled them to see what team they would be on. Okay. Interesting. That sells it then. I got Van, Aaron, Hermes, and then me and Juniper.
As for we High Bloods,
is it just me or are we loaded with sketchy old farts?
Look at this fucking...
two guys with freaking sunglasses on and then Jack.
Keep working that jaw if you don't enjoy living, kiddo.
You know, if there's someone in particular you'd prefer racing with, we don't mind. As for the order of the races, I'll be deciding those at random. First up is Aaron versus Damien. Second is Graham versus Jack. Next will be Hermes versus Walter. Oh, that's gonna be a fun one. Then it's the 4th race, is me versus Lucio. This one I had to make happen. I'm just so over being on the losing end of things.
Fine. Come at me then, young lady. I'll leave you in the dust.
That's my line. Graham, you know what to do.
I got it. I was just thinking that this would be perfect.
Ahem. Anyway, that makes the final race between Van and Max. Good luck to the both of you.
Time to show you what it means to be a pro.
Still, let's make this a good one. Oh, it'll be good, alright. I've monitored my truck quite a bit since our last race, so you see what she's about soon. You'll be in for one hell of a surprise. But I will wait here for your return. May both teams give it their best out there. Right, catch you later.
On the expressway? Cool. Oh boy.
Hey, you were one of the guys who were riding recklessly in Edith a while back, yeah? This could be fun. This isn't a freaking game, you know. It's an epic showdown between full-fledged racers. I hear this isn't even your bike. If you aren't a real orbital bike rider, then why the hell are you even here? I just get a kick out of picking fights. I live to humiliate idiots like you. Alright, time to punch it. It's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Whoa, 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 hey, yeah, whoa, whoa. Hey, yo.
Oh, you're on.
Doink, doink, doink.
Frickin' rip bear guard.
What the hell is he doing? That's my master's bike, you asshole. We really should have seen that one coming.
Boys will be boys. We can fix her up after the race, so don't worry.
How have you not lost your balance? You should be veering off the side of the road. I can do this shit all day. Don't tell me you're ready to call it quits already. Hell no. I'm gonna win this. See you never, loser. Yoom.
Alright, what's the play?
Oh shit. Turn to trickery? Bro, this is Aaron. We gotta turn to trickery.
Time to turn the tables.
Fucking arts? Holy shit! Ha! Woo! Bro, why did he have to do all that for?
Holy hell, that guy's nuts. Oh yeah, this one's in the bag.
Dumbass.
Holy shit! Why'd they have to animate that though? Bro! Dude, it's insane what they do for this freaking car and motorcycle stuff at times. There's like multiple mocap scenes for this. It's insane. Bro is out here aura farming. That's crazy. Between Graham and Jack. Decided to trade cars with... Huh. Sedans from Red Star and Lino. Two vehicles are nearly the same. Both drivers are at a similar skill level. Neck and neck, but Jack hurriedly widened the gap between them, driving almost as if he could predict the future. Across the finish line, he was sitting completely in the lead. Alright, so they're basically like, yeah, who gives a shit?
Hell yeah, no, it's my time to shine. Better not make this too easy for me, woman.
Wouldn't dream of it. I can tell you're no ordinary racer, so I trust that you know how to put a bike through its paces.
You got that right. Out of the way.
Sorry, coming through.
And a headache just looking at that guy.
Can't relate. I'm keeping my eyes peeled in case he gets sick of the traffic and starts smashing cars.
Oh, please. There's no way he's strong enough to do that. Right? You don't want to ask that. You simply do not want to know.
This job keeping pace. The real match starts here. Try not to eat pavement on this turn.
How about you try not to eat my dust?
Manage to jack up speed before a turn like that? That takes balls.
Woo!
Now.
Holy shit.
She sped up there?
It's got a crazy sense of balance, don't she?
That's amazing. It takes real skill on bike to pull it off.
Not bad. Yeah. Lost my skin on my teeth.
Phew. That was a close one. God damn, killing it out here.
That was a kick-ass race.
No kidding. Much of that makes me want to get behind the wheel and go riding again.
You're up, Jennifer. Get on out there and show him who's boss.
Dude, I can't believe that. Like, they really just put in some insane freaking animation just for, like, bike stuff in this game, and I kind of love it. Will do. All right. Graham Zinger, sports car for the race. Top the line with Etois sports car. Etois. Newer vehicle's quirks, like the back of her hand, was hot on his tail the whole way through. Lucia never got the nerves got the better of him, and he fumbled at a corner at the very last chance, giving a well-deserved victory. They're just like, all right, we know why you're here. Let's just skim the others.
You think I'm gonna go easy on you just because I owe you one? Think again. Now's my chance to give you a taste of my revenge. Max may be a complete buffoon, but he's still racing champion. If I don't put all the stops, I'm gonna lose. Now then, let the rematch of the century begin. Whoa, 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 whoa! Just letting me get ahead. Just want to see what my girl can do. Well, I'll gladly show him. Tell him to bust out my secret weapon. Gotta admit, the way he handles that pickup truck is impressive. I'll bet 5,000 Mira he'll use that turbocharger next. But I'm gonna stop that plan in its tracks. Damn it.
Oh, doing this type of stuff, eh?
I know what your car is capable of now. The element of surprise isn't on your side anymore. Guess I'll have to make a risky play.
Maxim's right or left? Okay, think about it this way. The right would be going towards the rail. Left would be going all the way out on the road. I mean, we can definitely do off-road better than he is, so it makes more sense to go left, right?
Ha! Oh, off-roading, bitch! Is he insane? Off-roading's pretty damn fun. You should give it a try. Oh, but I guess your fancy sports car ain't gonna be able to handle it. Too bad. Time to blast to the finish. Turbo, bitch! I fucking love this shit. It's so cool. Don't think you've won.
Did it! Van won!
Might be on their team, but even I feel like standing up and clapping for him. Van's insane. Who knew he was such a skilled driver?
I hope we get more of this shit on Daybreak too. I'm just saying a lot of the, like, man, I hope we get more of this in the next game type stuff because it's true. It's so freaking cool. Oh my god.
Well done, all of you.
God damn. I had a feeling that the answer would be off-roading.
It looks to me like you had yourselves a few good races.
Phew. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. There were some real nail-biters. Tell me about it. That was the craziest race I've had since becoming a street racer. Both teams did amazing, but a winner is a winner. And this time, the winners are the street racers. Good work, guys. Too bad I lost. I was still blown away by the driving I saw out there.
What can I say? Feels good to win. Yeah, it's a rush to just give it everything you got.
I honestly didn't expect this to be as satisfying as it was. It almost feels like I've gotten even better thanks to this.
Oh, we lost? The High Bloods? Damn it, how could this have happened? We couldn't ask for a better race and you're telling me it's already over? Ugh. But I suppose I'd have to agree. As long as you gave it your all, then it is what it is. Losing Roman really pissed me off a little, but I don't know, I feel really cool about it. I don't give a shit about the team. I just ain't happy about losing my race. Hoping you're ready, Rider Chick. You too, Arkride.
I welcome the challenge.
Careful, Hermes. His ass doesn't lay off once he's locked on. Yeah, we're right back at you. You pulled out all the stops for that one, huh? If you ever went pro, you might even make it for a decent rival. Well, thanks. Your handling's just as incredible as I've heard.
Now then, it's time for your punishment. I'm gonna get things ready, so give me a sec.
What is it?
Oh, is this shitty-ass drink?
Is this tea? It smells kind of like medicine.
Yep, it's a medicinal tea stored in Lawnport. It's supposed to be super bitter, but don't worry, it's not bad for you.
No point in delaying the inevitable. Time to accept our fate and drink up. I just know it's gonna taste awful.
Losing team, steal their resolve and drink the tea.
Ugh. Is this really good for you? I can't believe humans are meant to drink this swill. And it stinks too. It smells like weeds. Oh, I think I'm gonna blow chunks. I've tried some gross things from my health before, but this here takes the cake. You know, the more you drink, the better it tastes. You brats are too young to savor this kind of flavor. Oh, come on, you're boring me to tears. At least give me some kind of reaction. Yeah, I bet we get a great reaction if you gave it a sip. Like hell, I'm trying this crap.
Race around in the street racer's pride came to an end. Artists reflected deeply on the intense battles that took place on the road before returning to where they belong.
The case is closed.
The Autobahn Showdown.
Love to see it.
Extra SP even.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
And voila. Ayo. Man, I really should have gone for other stuff besides gray. Oh well. Hey, we got it all. Time for sweets. What's that mean? All quest. Every single one. Woo! Man, I wonder if we're closing in on the end of the game. Surely not with that. Oh my god, there we go. Bye Zay. What's that one do? I could have actually seen it there, but I'm an idiot.
To maintenance mode.
Appearance rate of AT bonuses by what the fuck? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, Fatal Lance, we already got that. Seraphic, Aventurero. Dude, that's insane. What do you mean, dude? That's so crazy. That's so crazy.
Initiating maintenance.
Arc Feather.
Activating maintenance mode.
Where can I...
Adjusting augment.
I definitely want to put that on someone. I just am wondering whomst.
Commencing maintenance.
Whomstative. I have this on a lot of characters actually right now.
Switching to
Adjusting
activating
orb.
maintenance mode.
Initiating maintenance.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Maybe I don't need this right now.
Initiating
Oh well.
maintenance.
I'll worry about it some other time, but that is a very good one that I definitely want to put on someone. Actually, I should definitely put it on someone before I continue. Hold on. Oh wait, I can get the better version though. I can get Judgment Feather, which is very interesting. Medium power... Wait, chance of a medium power delaying fall at... I don't know. Anyways, I can put that on someone else though and do something better. So let's do that, shall we? Because now I get it here and... Wait, no, it's still Arc Feather. Eh?
I'll work my magic.
Initiating maintenance.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Whatever. Let's just get it. There we go. See? Easy peasy.
What's next?
Also, next up, we've got a shit ton of this. Actually, we have 5 of these? Damn. Okay. Well, I haven't maxed out a single person yet, so we can actually do all of these. Let me save first, however, because there is one of these we are not going to be able to keep. Ergo, I can't just chill with all of them. Alright, in the Edith Skies. Sightseeing flight from Maracian will be held in the capital during the Revolution Festival. Audience has been invited, and if I could spare some time, so have I. God, man, I'm kind of curious. Alright. I think this is where we're supposed to meet with them.
Oh, look who else is here.
Dan, Anyas!
I had the impression this event was just for children. Are you going to be taking part too? That's right. I helped them out before when they were holding the event elsewhere. They invited me to come to this event as thanks for that.
And she had an extra spot, so that's why I'm here. Not that I'm complaining. I want to check the whole thing out myself.
I'm a little jealous you get to join in, to be honest. Would you mind keeping an eye on Yume?
Yeah, I guess I can keep an eye on her.
We'll have a lot of fun, Yume. Yay!
Arrive with your guests, Miss Claudel.
Make our way to the airport now. Everyone get on. Get along. Seen off to the parents, and guardians of the whole ship climbed on board the airship. Damn. Wow, everything looks so small from up here. I'm almost scared to look down. Feel like I might fall.
Yeah, this view takes my breath away. Never in an airship like this one before. Pretty neat, gotta say. I'm glad to hear it. It's always a pleasure to put a smile on people's faces. Oh hey, didn't see you when we boarded.
Thank you very much for inviting us.
Our pleasure. We were already here on a diplomatic visit to strengthen our relations with the Republic.
Oh, sorry, that was Najee. Whoops.
We decided to borrow this idea from Erasion. And since you've already been such a great help for us, Miss Anyas, it's only fair that we extend an invitation to you.
Really, I should be the one thanking you. That you would welcome us aboard your airship without a second thought.
Come now, it was my pleasure. I'd rather you have fun than feel indebted. This is a sightseeing flight after all. We'll be around seeing the sights ourselves if you need us. You two have a wonderful time now.
If there's anything we can help with, feel free to ask.
Enigmatic as ever, that guy.
It's good to see they're enjoying themselves, though. Oh, Van, Anyas, is that Mom Mart down there? It looks so tiny.
Can't really tell from here. Everything else is tiny, too. Look all you want, but don't throw yourself overboard, yeah?
Duh, I know better than that. This airship is so cool. I didn't know they could fly this high. But how does a ship this big fly in the sky anyway?
That's a good question, and the answer is one of the greatest breakthroughs in orbital technology. This airship's flight engine converts orbital energy into an anti-gravity field. That field is used to generate lift by... perhaps it's a bit too intricate for you on second thought.
No, I get it. Tell me more. Anti-gravity? That's awesome.
You really know your stuff.
Admittedly, the incident in Erasion piqued my interest on airship mechanics. I decided to brush up on engineering textbooks and airship documents when I had the time.
Did you now? Props.
What you talking about? I want to know. I'm interested in your ships too.
Come on. Come on, come all to Professor Claudel's Orbital Airships 101.
Please, I'm no teacher. Might be one day, though. You kind of seem like you have the chops for it. But it looks like my studying has come in handy. So in simpler terms, an airship... Moved on to a special event in the seating area where Van and Anyas... Oh, leaving them to themselves.
You did a good job handling the little buggers. Even got them to follow along with the actual science a bit. Make a great teacher, I think.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. Well, it helped that they were all so eager to learn in the first place. All I did was sate their curiosity. There's Tree and Tower. Looks so majestic from up here.
Ain't a landmark for nothing. This really makes you appreciate how big it is.
As it so happens, my great-grandfather was behind this design.
Was he? Looks awful modern for how old it is. But that's Epstein for you.
He always was thinking ahead. He played a role in the invention of airships as well. He formed his theory on orbital anti-gravity based on data collected from the Genesis. One of his students, Professor Russell, extrapolated that theory and turned it into a functioning flight engine. The rest, as they say, is history.
Man, sometimes I can't tell if you're just making stuff up about him. So we laid the groundwork that eventually got us up here.
Well, that reduces it a little, but yes. My great-grandfather's research powers all these things we enjoy. Powers happiness the world over. Thinking about it like that, it really makes me happy.
Yeah, that's why I've been feeling uneasy lately. Now we've got these new weapons, this arms race between the assault frame and the Panzer Soldats. I can tell it's getting you antsy.
I can't hide anything from you, can I? In his diaries, my great-grandfather wrote at length about wanting to enrich people's lives with orbital technology. He dreamed of finding a way for people, for the whole world to coexist with each other. But in this day and age, those ideals have been clouded. Military development marches on, using orbital technology for war. And one of the foremost figures pushing for the Republic's militarization is, well, Professor Gramhart, his grandson and my father. Sometimes I feel helpless thinking about it.
I think that's a problem for all of us. You shouldn't feel like you have to shoulder it all by yourself. But I get why it's important to you. It's personal.
Exactly. There's this one passage from his diaries that I always come back to.
Orbital technology will grant man the power to reshape the entire world. And man will must step on this new journey, but eventually he will find a path that leads to truth and harmony. He then discuss what those missteps might be, and what developments might come with them. Chief amongst his worries was the arms race we see today, an insatiable lust for power. Power that perhaps we weren't meant to wield. Come to think of it, he first pushed the idea of singularities too, didn't he? I kinda get it, but it all just sounds so ludicrous to me. But well, if anybody knew what their Obor stuff, it was him. Hard not to take his word for it.
I'm just confused. On one hand, I have my great-grandfather, who saw in orbments an instrument of peace. And on the other hand, I have my father, who's using orbments to lead this country down a dark and disturbing path. What do I do with myself? What do I do with the future? I feel like I'm being swept up into this tide of change, and I'm powerless to stop it.
You ask me though? I think your great-grandpa's smiling from up there.
What do you mean?
You're working with the Spriggan. You're sticking it to A. You've even taken the Genesis back. Hell, even went to Erasion against your dad's wishes. None of that would have happened if you didn't take these things so seriously.
Well, but I feel like all those things just happened around me. I've only ever been searching for what I need to do, what my purpose is.
But it takes a certain kind of person to look for that purpose to begin with. So the way I look at it, you're doing a mighty proud. It's clear to me you care a lot about your family and your country. And that's why we're doing what you're doing makes sense to me. You want the power to see your decision through when you finally do make it. Am I right?
Well, maybe you're right. I've still got a long way to go, but I think I'm getting there step by step. That's all I can do for now. Just keep moving and keep learning about the world around me. Trust in my great-grandfather's vision for the future. Trust in my father's leadership as president. And trust in myself, with my curious little job that's neither black nor white.
That's the spirit.
I really do owe you a lot, Van. I see my life in a much different way than before. I have you to thank for that. I will repay you someday. Of that, I'm sure.
It's nothing. I was just a mirror for you is all. The way things are going, I think we'll have this Genesis business taken care of soon too. Just gotta take things as they come, yeah?
I do hope so.
Attention passengers, man above my head, skies above Edith.
Alright. Has it really been that long? I hardly feel any time's pass at all.
Time flies when you're having fun on an airship, eh? About time we head back now. Back to that big metropolis with plenty of happenings above and beneath it. Back to our little town.
Little town, you say, eh?
Ah, brother.
Watch over me, okay? So I can see things through.
Damn. There it is.
Wow. That was a really good one.
Later
What other ones do we have? Fairy, Aaron. I think I'm gonna have to stick with that one, honestly. That was like a really good one, you know? Yeah, we'll stick with that one.
Ta-da. Well, damn, this place is lively. Festival atmosphere is kind of contagious. Wonder what everyone's up to. Is that Fairy?
Oh, Van. Funny running into you.
Looked like you were having fun. Wasn't expecting you to be part of the event. Caught me off guard. Don't get me wrong, though. Sounds nice.
Oh, thank you. Actually, I got a letter from Avi just a little while ago. He said I'll be participating in the Kruga Village's New Year's Festival. I'll be the priestess this year.
A priestess, huh? Some kind of Kruga New Year's tradition?
Yep. We thank the winged goddess Arusha for her guidance and pray for her to bless the upcoming year. A woman in the village is chosen every year to play the role of priestess and sing the Song of Flames. This will actually be my first time back home. I'll show them how much I've grown when I play the role of priestess. And I guess I think I thought that by performing here,
I could learn something that'll make me stand out from all the other priestesses.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. Practice in here could help with that. I can try lending you a hand since your pops told me to take care of you.
Would you? Thank you.
Don't go giving thanks yet. I don't know a lick about sending. Might need someone else.
Wait, is that?
Fan? And Fairy, too.
Sarah! Shahina! Hi!
Well, ain't that a stroke of luck? Couldn't have asked for anyone better.
Oh, I see. Excuse me, could I ask you two something?
Yada yada yada.
Fairy, you're fantastic. That was enchanting. It added. Shut the fuck up. Sorry, SIRI was activated. It had a dignified and serene feeling to it. It's not an easy song, but you give it an identity of your own when you sing it. Anyone listening to you will understand just how much this means to you. Emotions on full display like that draw people in. Honestly, I don't know if there's much advice we can give you. You're already great as it is. Thank you. Hearing you say that is encouraging. It's not hard to sing with your heart, really. But I feel like something's still missing.
Maybe the thing you're missing isn't in the song at all. Why not try dancing? Even a simple choreography might make a bigger impact than if you just sang the Song of Flames.
Dancing! I hadn't thought of that, but it's a great idea. I could try some of the dances Shahina taught me already. Ooh, I like that idea. I'd love to see you try. If that's decided, let's try to come up with a quick routine for you. Why don't you join us, Van? Since you're here and everything.
Me? Pass. I was born with 2 left feet. Just ask Elaine.
That's not what I meant. You don't need to dance, just accompany her. We brought a tableau with us. Actually, to use in a performance. Oh yeah, that would make it easier to keep the rhythm. Van, please. I'll do better if you're here supporting me.
Alright, fine. Can't say no to that. Guess I'll just beat the drum to match the mood.
That'd be perfect. Let's give it our all.
Let's see Bongo Van. Yo, he's hitting that shit!
Also, she's hitting that shit. Goddamn, girl. I like the smile on her face. She's enjoying the hell out of herself. Fucking Van is with the bongos. I know they called it something else, but it's just, you know, easier to say that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think that one went pretty well.
That was stellar. I'm sure this is what you needed to impress at your New Year's festival, Fairy. If I do, it's thanks to you two and Van. I won't stop practicing until I can sing and dance like a proper priestess.
And look at the time in here. Perfect audience has showed up.
Huh?
Wow, what a trio. I'm glad to see you well, Farida.
Abi, Kasim, Fee too.
Most impressive to see an employer so dedicated he'll even provide assistance to his staff in matters of song and dance. Well, shit happens. Wasn't expecting a bunch of big shots like you to come by, though. I happened to bump into Marduk's security chief while I was patrolling Arbor. You were just walking around when we spotted you guys. I was just surprised to see you bump into a Kruger Corps. As you to bump into a Kruger Corps commander, though. Huh. Well, I visit the capital from time to time to take care of business. I thought to stop by and see how Farida was doing while I was away, while I was at it. You're doing even better than I expected. You've grown, Farida, and it shows in the way you carry yourself. And that idea of yours, of dancing as you sing, I like it. Surely you agree as well, Kasim. She's still got some work to do. Still unstable on her feet, so her movements aren't particularly smooth just yet. If you're going for this, be sure to do your utmost.
Of course. I just started, so it's not the best right now, but I'll keep practicing. Look forward to me flooring you. Huh. Security Chief's advice is actually reasonable.
Maybe they're not that strained after all. Oh, and Arclight, let me congratulate you for a job well done at Horacion. Farida's grown so much since I entrusted her to you. I haven't regretted that choice.
Glad to hear that. Would have appreciated a heads up before having a whole ass child dumped on me like that, though.
But she's pulling her weight around the office, so all's good. Good to know. I'll leave my daughter in your care. She still has much to learn. I'll be looking forward to seeing you for the New Year's festival, Farida.
Of course. Thank you, Abi. You too, Kasim. Fi. I'll do my best as priestess and with the Song of Flames. That way I can prove to you how much I've grown.
I would be happy for her too. No doubt. Aw, that's sweet. Alright, I'm heading back. Someone up?
No, it's just... I've grown so much, and I feel like I can keep growing even more if I stick with you, Van. Wherever you go, I'll follow. So, thank you for continuing to take good care of me.
Pushy for a part-time, aren't you? Guess I'll keep on looking after you. Least I can do as your boss.
Of course. That was sweet.
I'm going to do my best so that Abi, Haida, you guys, so that everyone can be proud of me.
Dexterity. But also, I'm sorry, Fairy. I don't think I'm going to be using you as a party member, so I don't think I really have to worry about this.
Man, the rest of this is kind of banner as hell. We have Aaron, Rosette, Elaine, and Shizuna. Like, what a freaking quartet of remaining people to deal with.
I can't believe I let you drag me here. Yeah, quit your belly aching, Grandpa. I know you didn't have anything better to do with your time. Why not have a go, just the two of us? Look, I'm not in the mood for a fight, got it? If you want to train together, I'm game. We'll have to wait till another day. You don't get it, man. Now that the Mafia's taken care of, I bet you feel like you've finally done with everything. I mean, sure. Well, that's not how it feels for me. Because of your unfinished business and all? Damn straight. And you know what that business is. I haven't beaten you one single time in a fight. And that matters why? You really care that much whether you or not you can beat some random Spriggan in a fight? Hell yeah, I still care. Been 2 months and I still don't have a point on the damn board. We've got a score to settle as men, you and me. I'm not taking no for an answer. Damn brat. Alright, fine. You want to fight? You got one. I know how it feels when you're left wanting for closure. Now, I'm only giving you one chance. Put up or shut up, kid. Give me everything you got.
We pull out the freaking opening.
Damn straight, I will. Let's do this.
It's okay, it's just gonna be a bunch of random sword strikes.
Do 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 da da da.
You know, it was a good shot to start it there. Ha! Get owned.
Shit. I'm so close. A little more and I would have had it. Ugh. Techniques always beat talent, kid. You can train as much as you want, but I'll still be top dog. Shut your hole. Barely won that and you know it. Take it in while you can, you antique. Soon enough, it'll be you on the floor. But for the love of Adios, 4 years really ain't that much. You just gonna harp on that forever? Of course I am. How many times have I gone on about that already? Couldn't tell you. Stopped counting a long time ago.
What a bunch of clowns.
Nothing like a cold one after breaking a good sweat. Someone just became legal not that long ago. You sure don't drink like it. But hey, if you're satisfied after that, I'm happy. I never said I was satisfied. I just made peace with it and moved on. For now. One of these days I'm gonna beat your ass real good, you hear? You never make things easy for me, do you, punk? I'm just gonna be fending you off for the rest of my days. Nah, maybe a few months at most. All I gotta do is dethrone you. And it will happen, mark my words. Sooner than you think. Good luck with that. As if I'm just gonna sit here and take it. Like I said, all things in good time. You savor the view from the top while you still can. End of the day, I don't even know if there's a way for us to settle the score for good. We've done too much for each other. You need to learn to slow down too, Chief. You're always living so hard and fast, right on the edge. Can be good for your heart at your age. Take it easy once in a while. Go out for drinks, take a day off. Shit can wait sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Well, would you look at that? You're actually capable of saying something nice and helpful. Who'd have thought? Enough about me. If anyone's in need of advice, it's you, punk. You should learn to ask others for help more often.
Coming from you is rich.
You might be a real pain in the neck, but you're my pain in the neck. I'm always looking after you and making sure you don't fly off the rails. I'll listen to you when Gehenna freezes and palms fly, got it?
Yeah, sure, bro.
And advice for once and savor the moment with them over a couple cold ones.
Awesome.
Thanks for that, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Wipe that stupid smirk off your face.
Alright, that was fun. That one was shorter lived and whatnot, but it was nice that they just kind of duked it out.
What's next?
Sometimes you don't really need anything that's too complex. Going to get an upgrade to her mechanical limbs with Associate Professor Esmeralda. Like to tag her on and help her look for any problems. Sure, why not? And that's it, there. Your hand should be working a little bit more smoothly now. Tell me if anything feels off. Or are you doing just peachy? More than just peachy. I actually feel like I'll be able to perform even more precisely now, thanks to these adjustments.
Damn, I'm impressed. Can't even tell they're implants by just looking at them.
I know, right? The updated frame was designed by Marduk's Engineering and Development Department. Oh, whoa. But I took the receptors that handle her brain's electrical signals and tried to subdivide them to further refine their design. I also increased the precision of her skin's cutaneous sensors. Hopefully it'll feel so natural you won't even know it's not the real thing. It'll fit just like a glove. And man, was that always on her arm, or is it just because she doesn't have the glove on so it isn't covered? No, it's definitely high up enough that you would see it. Weird.
All the jargon's going straight in my head, Doc. But hopefully it means it's an improvement.
That's right. Though this also puts more of a burden on the remaining organic parts, albeit faint. Since only a partial replacement, I'm a teensy bit concerned about the balance shift between the old and new parts. So be a sweetie and try testing everything with Van. Just to make sure all's dandy? Of course. I expected as much having had adjustments of similar ilk in the past.
Should probably keep the testing to day-to-day activities and see if she can perform them well, yeah?
Yep, that kind of real-world use case data is much more useful than anything a formal test would generate. What do you say, Van? Want to help? Pretty please?
Yeah, no problem. I'm her boss, you know. It's in my best interest to help out with these things. Well, what do you say we get started already?
I appreciate the support, Mr. Arkwright. Thank you for offering your assistance.
Van and Rosette got straight to work to send out prosthetic parts.
Typing feels normal. Well, that might be inaccurate. The sensation's definitely changed. The key presses feel much more vivid.
Huh. Never thought about I've never even given how typing feels a second thought. But I guess it's pretty important too. I don't know you were keeping business records for Master too. Not that I mind, of course. I always intended to pay him his dues. Unlike a certain celebrity in our ranks.
Careful. I can't imagine Miss Lanster would like hearing that.
Fuck it. You fool anyone standing in the kitchen like that. Pass for a real maid.
I appreciate the flattery, but I can't quite claim to be as apt as proper maids in terms of housework. It's only appearances where I fit the part. However, I feel like I might be able to approximate my former cooking skills much more closely now.
That's good, Rosette. Glad to hear it.
Since I'm already here, would you like me to prepare you some snacks for later today?
Oh, please and thanks. I'm usually hunting for a bite at night. Not like I can ever find anything, considering Aaron loves raiding the fridge in the middle of the night. The little mooch.
Alright, I'll prepare something light for you. Don't want to overburden your digestive system so late.
And the drive was totally fine. Guess there's nothing to worry about.
The weight on the handling and the smooth motion of the shift lever are both perfect. Am I right in assuming you customize both?
You noticed? Yeah, I can't skimp on quality where the driver's concerned. Still not perfect though, so best look forward to some sweet upgrades.
Then I will. Depending on your customization, it might prove as useful food for thought while developing future armored vehicles at our company.
I'd rather not hear about my baby being used to develop scary shit like that. That's my child, don't do that.
And fight.
Last thing we do is a combat test and then we're done. Think you give me the usual, Rosette?
It would be my pleasure. Let us begin.
Alright.
I wonder if she's... Because she didn't have that... Okay, well now it's just covered up. Never mind. And done. No marks on sight for you. I took a look-see at the data you two got for me, and everything looks hunky-dory. Your body's not straining to accommodate for the new parts. So feel free to keep using them. Are you sure? I was certain that you'd be taking them back once they were done testing. That was the plan, but I changed my mind. Let's call it a gift to celebrate the Revolution Festival. And your data indicates that the parts are now reliable enough to put to practical use. Our data quality has improved so much ever since you came here. My research has been progressing by leaps and bounds. Oh, that's great news to hear. Thank you for your generosity, Associate Professor. Well, my business here is done. I'm gonna skedaddle now. I'm so eager to get my hands on that new data so I can look it over in more detail. Thanks for your helping out today, Van.
Don't mention it. You're the one putting in all the hard work. Alright, let's take a small break and then it's back to patrolling. Sound good?
Of course. Thank you again for assisting with today's test. Oh. Actually, there's one last thing we didn't test. It almost slipped my mind. It's not strictly required, so don't feel pressured to help with it.
That's fine. Don't mind going for another round. Better safe than sorry, right?
I suppose so. In that case, Mr. Arkwright, could you please hold out your palm for me?
I don't get it. What kind of test are we doing here?
Checking skin-to-skin contact, in a sense. I'm checking for two different factors. First, skin sensitivity and grip to ensure no problems are present in either. As for the other one, we gauge how someone else feels when I touch them, and if anything feels wrong on their end.
Gotcha. Well, for my Mira, everything's normal.
She's gonna be like, nope.
Probably wouldn't be able to tell you've got prosthetics on if I didn't already know.
It's reassuring hearing that from you. As for me, sensation's more lifelike than it was before. Definitely sharper. Your hand's warm, Mr. Arkwright. It feels just right.
This is getting a little awkward. No offense.
None taken. We can stop here. I sincerely appreciate your help.
Maybe I just don't know what to look for, but your body doesn't feel any different to me than anyone else's.
Oh, there most certainly is a difference. For all the technological progress being made, it's by no means easy to genuinely replicate how a human body feels. Miss Archette tells me that I can feel approximately 70% of what an organic body is capable of. These new parts have perhaps raised the margin by about 0.67%, but there's still much work to be done.
Huh. I had no idea. Guess we'll just have to pin our hopes on her and Marduk closing the rest of the gap eventually.
More or less, yes. Though to be frank, what Olympia said earlier still lingers in my mind. She described my body as artificial, incapable of feeling anything genuinely. And then it makes me then it might be the reason I endlessly aspire for the real thing, forever and unable to attain it. Although aspire is perhaps a rather noble way to describe it. More than I might deserve.
Huh. I understand why having something feeling real would be such a big deal for you. But she's trying to compare you to that doll of hers, and that's where she's wrong. What your body feels is just as real as what anybody else feels.
How do you mean?
Let's see. You know how if you try to tickle someone, some people are fine with it, but others can't stand it? And both of those responses are fine, yeah? Can't say either of them is right or wrong for feeling what they feel. It's not because their bodies are fake or whatever. It's just each of them having a different perception of the same thing. Yeah, okay. Bad example. There's a reason I'm a Spriggan and not a rider. I'm not good at this shit. Point is, real is what you make of it. If what you sense feels genuine to you, then it's real. Prosthetic or not. Catch my drift?
That I do. Loud and clear. You're right. Perhaps I was too fixated on the difference between a real body and mine. My feelings are my own, and I shouldn't doubt them. If I might offer a few words, moments such as this remind me of something else that feels just as real to me. And it's the place that you occupy in my life, Anne, as well as those of everyone else. It's genuine to me. To me, you're not just Mr. Arkwright, our boss. You're precious to me, to us. I'll forever be grateful to have you in my life. Never forget that.
Wait, I just realized. Wow, that's the first time she's just said Van, I think. Instead of Mr. Arkwright. That's so insane. Whoa. That's crazy. I don't even know what to say to that. You've changed for the better. It's nice seeing you talk like that. But thanks. I promise I'll always keep that in mind. That's so awesome. Shortly after, they decided to return to patrol in the city.
You certainly can push a woman's buttons, Mr. Arkwright. Oh, nothing. Don't mind me.
What do you mean by that? What did he do? What did bro do this time? Alright. Usually I'd go down the line, but I feel like any content with Van and Elaine is so important that I'm actually gonna go for Shizuna first. I already remember reading this one. Here we go. Oh my god, wait! It's the scene, isn't it? Oh my god, it's here! I can sense it. It's just about to happen. In like 1 or 2 lines here.
Ah, it's so fun being in the big city. There are so many strange and unusual things to see. Like that place over there. I wonder what it's supposed to be. Maybe I'll have a look-see just for fun.
Oh god, here it comes. What does she think she's doing?
Oh yeah, it was just in the Tyrell district this whole time. Wow.
She's drawing a ton of attention to herself, walking around looking like that. I guess everything I heard was true after all. Better make myself scarce before I get caught up in anything. And here it comes.
3, 2, 1. She's in a waving gif. There it is! Van, is that you over there? What a coincidence! Oh my god, there it is! Real! I am living. I have never lived more. Thumbnail, peak, cinema, everything. It's peak.
Damn it. Guess I better resign myself to my fate.
Peak, Zenith, stratospheric, fiction, yada, yada, yada. It is... We are cosmic levels of fiction right now. Hey, you weren't trying to run away from me just now, were you? That really hurts. Just because I'm a hardened warrior doesn't mean I'm made of stone, you know.
I'm not worried about your feelings as much as my own rep if people see me hanging with someone who can't dress like a normal person.
What? Do I really look weird? I like to think I stay on top of the latest trends my own way. I mean, your fashion sense is immaculate. But compared to the average person, yeah, you stand out like a sore thumb.
You're better than your ninja pals, I'll give you that much. But you still stick out like a sore thumb in these parts.
Well, so what if I do? You gotta learn not to sweat the small stuff so much, Van.
I wouldn't be sweating if it was small. That's why I'm telling you.
Well, either way, I found you at the perfect time. I don't know what you're up to right now, but should you come with me for a little bit? I could use your help with something.
Whatever you have in mind, you better not be trying to stir anything up. I don't want any part of that.
Alas, I'm not. Although that's a good idea too.
I wasn't trying to suggest anything.
Anyway, I'm looking to track down a skilled smithy who can keep things hush-hush. But as you can imagine, I hardly know anything about this city. So I haven't had much luck finding anyone so far.
I like that there's just the casual reflection on the buckle on her right, the right side of her collar. Also, that collar goes so far to the side, it's kind of funny. Do you know anyone who you can maybe recommend to me?
Sure, I got someone in mind. Why do you need someone like that? Gotta retemper your sword or something?
Oh, no. The blade itself is doing just fine. It's the scabbard that needs some patching up after the heavy beating it took in Arasion.
Does, huh? That's unfortunate. I've heard of swordsmen using their scabbards as weapons before, but I didn't realize that's what she did back there.
I'll say. So what do you say? Think you can hook a girl up?
Alright, but if I'm gonna help you, you have to promise not to cause any chaos once we're done. Got it?
She did not promise. It was off screen, that means that she just got through it anyways.
Van led Shizuna to a merchant he felt might be able to assist her.
Oh, was it gonna be freaking Morgan or something? Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah! Peak on peak! One of the best NPCs and the best character in the series. Let's go.
Hey, buddy, got a minute to talk?
Well, hello there, Van. It's so wonderful to see you. And who else do you have with you today? Holy shit, is that the Silver Blade? Oh my gracious! Am I seeing things, or is that the Ikaruka's right-hand woman herself?
Oh, you know who I am. I'm flattered. Nice to meet you.
Oh no, the pleasure is all mine, truly. What brings you, of all people, to my humble little armory?
Holy shit, she is so white! The lighting is making her so blinding. Looks like you mostly sell weapons here, but you wouldn't happen to offer repair services too, would you?
Why, yes I do.
Perfect. Then I've got a little favor to ask you. But only if you keep my visit here a secret. I trust that won't be a problem.
Your secret's safe with me, ma'am. Confidentiality is my prime directive here at the shop. Oh, I'm just shaking. A real divine blade right here in my store. It's like Helios herself descended right before my eyes.
Ain't it?
My word.
This is the first time we get to see her stuff up close like this.
Such splendid craftsmanship. It's so beautiful. Too beautiful for this world.
The engravings and everything. The hilt.
I'm really sorry, ma'am. I don't think I have what it takes to handle a blade of such splendor.
Oh, it's not the blade I need help with. It's the scabbard that needs attention.
So it is. Forgive my presumption. Yes, that blade's too cool for me. Yes, it does seem to have developed a minor crack. It seems to have been made differently from your typical scabbard, but I should be able to restore it all the same. In fact, it shouldn't take me all that long. Just give me a little time and I'll have it as good as new.
Great, glad to hear it. If you could just fill in the missing portion with this, that would be perfect. Shoop.
What the hell? A blade tip. Where'd that come from?
From a younger disciple in my school. I like to think of it as a memento of the short time I shared with them. Bro, that's Freen's fucking Tachi? That's so fucked! Oh, wait. Wait. In her school. I assume it's just supposed to mean like the Elise, but they say black. She's supposed to be from the Black God style, so I don't know.
Are you sure you want to do that? If I'm being honest, I have materials on hand that would be better suited for this sort of restoration.
That's okay. I know what I'm asking for. I think this fits it better, personally.
As you wish. I'll have it patched up in just a few moments.
Does Van know?
Can't say I really know what kind of style that Black God one blade of hers is like. Got me curious about this younger disciple of hers, though. I remember her using a fancy technique in Lanlai that came from a new divine blade. Maybe the two are related.
Curious to learn more, huh? I'd be happy to fill you in.
I'll pass. Not really my business.
Stop being so pretty. If you say so. He's just pissed.
All finished. Here you go, ma'am.
Wonderful. I gotta say, I'm impressed. This looks pretty good. Thanks.
Oh gee, you're just too kind, Silverblade. It was my honor to have your business.
Swing. Alrighty. Now it's one less thing to worry about.
I bet. Be a pain in the ass to lug that thing around if that scabbard went kaput.
Oh yeah, and the problems don't stop there with this sword. This isn't your average blade. It's always emanating a certain energy. It's hard to describe. Not exactly cursed, but more like imbued. Bewitched even, some trained eyes have called it. I have to keep that energy in check with the scabbard or it might spill out. And that'd get real ugly real fast. God, her expressions are so good.
Well, that ain't ominous at all.
Anyway, that's why the scabbard's made so differently. The entire thing's built from weapons and armor that I took from formidable fighters I've encountered on my travels.
Oh.
Those weapons, and their wielder's fighting spirit, are the only materials capable of holding back the blade's power.
Damn, that's like a really unique thing, huh? Huh. I see.
If you could keep all this to yourself too, Shopkeep, I'd really appreciate it.
Yes, of course. My lips are sealed so tight, not even Adios herself can pry them open. Just who the hell is this chick carrying that dicey-ass blade on her like it's a walk in the park? Probably shouldn't think too much on it too hard. That sounds kind of bullshit, so maybe it was bullshit.
Fair point. Who's to say I didn't just make it all up? Still got the point across, though, didn't it? Every sword needs a story.
You really want to cast that kind of doubt on your public image, though? Might not be a good look. Wait, what the? Did you just read my mind? Cut that shit out!
Well, now that we've got all that out of the way, I think I'll be heading back up. Thanks for showing me around, Van. Let's do this again sometime soon, alright?
I'd really rather not make a habit of this if I can help it.
Don't be such a spoil sport. Maybe you and I should square off after all, like you suggested. Whatever it takes to build a better relationship with you.
To hell with that! How many times do I have to tell you?
See ya.
I love you.
Van reunited with the rest of the gang and got back to work. Exhausted
I'm never
farewell.
bored when I'm with you. I can only imagine what sort of fun we'll have next.
We'll see in the next game. Receive silver case. Sword of the Black God. Well, I gotta check that one out right away. Who knows? Maybe it'll be the frickin' best one in the game for all I know. Grail Rain. Silver case. Ooh. Mysterious Chris. Received from Shizuna. Strength plus 50 goes kind of crazy though. Whoa. Speed, crit. Yeah, sure. We'll put that all on. Alright. We just got one more to go. Time to see what Elaine's up to. What's my advice on something? Pretty uncommon for her to come to me. Go if I can make some time. And we can get level 3 with Elaine. Interesting lore we got on Shizuna there. I didn't expect her to have, like... She kind of, like, explained some stuff about her sword, and I wonder what the deal is there. Because they... Even back in Reverie, it seemed like they were making a big deal of her sword. Because they made it seem like it was special, because it was capable of freaking cleaving Reens in two. And, you know, his Tachi went through, like, 5 games before all that. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they please, yada yada. And we're with them again. There you are. You're both awfully early. We hopped on an early train because we really wanted to see you.
These are the siblings you met, right?
Yes, they're the ones who were abducted in that case last year. Oh shit, that? Wow.
September of last year. That was when you took down a criminal group that was working for Almada, yeah?
That's right. It was the case that led me to accepting my promotion to A rank. I didn't realize you knew about the incident.
Ramadi told me all about it. Sounded like it was a rough ordeal.
You can say that again. The 2 children survived, but they were left traumatized by what happened. They've been receiving care in a facility outside the city ever since, but they're coming to the capital for the Revolution Festival. I was told they want to see me, so I agreed to look after them for half a day.
No wonder you came running to me for advice.
Hey, it's not as if I'm bad at dealing with children. I just don't know how to keep them entertained.
Yeah, you don't exactly strike me as the fun-loving babysitter type. I thought your bracer work would have forced you to learn all the good spots in town, but I guess not.
Yes, yes, rub it in. Do you know any places they might enjoy? You're the expert in slacking off, so I thought you would know.
Only you would ask for help and toss an insult my way in the same breath. Just so we're clear, I might know a few good places, but they won't necessarily be fun for kids. That okay with you?
Yes, that's perfectly fine, thank you. I also need to know where to find some good quality sweets.
Well, you've come to the right person then. He says it in the smuggest way possible. I'll map out a route that'll take you to every underrated sweet shop in the capital.
I don't think that's necessary.
Would you like the cost-effective tour or the no-expenses-spared premium route? Actually, I have just the thing for you. A special seasonal route that'll take you to all the best sweet shops and tourist spots in the city. You can leave all your gourmet needs to me.
Girl is instantly regretting this.
Okay, I think she can take this from here.
You're interrupting your date, Ari.
I knew we would get this type of content somehow. You don't have to worry about that, kiddo. I just came with her to make sure she got here, okay?
That's good. I didn't think you looked a little old for her, but I was worried we spoiled your fun by coming in early.
Hang on a sec. We got it all wrong. The two of us are the same age.
Really? What? Really? Oh God, no! He's gonna say like I didn't think that she was so old. Never would have guessed. I can hardly blame you. He could easily pass as a 30-something-year-old.
Oh, so this is the thanks I get. I see how it is.
Come on, say hello.
Is she mute?
Unfortunately, yes. She lost the ability to speak after what she went through. Doesn't look like she's recovered. Try not to excite or upset her too much. Aw.
This is my way of saying hi. I'm a big fan of that brand. I know I'll be heading back home tonight, but I hope you have loads of fun till then. Festivals are a blast, so enjoy it.
Huh? Do you want him to join us? Would you be okay with that, man?
Alright, it's not like I have any urgent business to take care of. Helping you plan the route got me in the mood to stuff my face with sweets anyway.
Just don't go spoiling them, okay?
I know. Well, you kiddos ready to get going?
Yep. Wow. Brought them to many of Edith's best sweet stores and tourist spots. Delight the children were enjoying themselves immensely, and they could feel the two of them opening up little by little. Set off for Old Town, their final stop on the tour. Gotta go by hometown. Rare to be down here. So next up is Old Town, right? What do we find there?
Oh, just the perfect place to end our tour, that's all. Honestly, don't let the chef's face spook you, at least.
I assume you mean Montmartre. I'll look forward to that. Oh, fuck. Huh? Oh, crap.
And the children go missing. This happens from time to time. The lights down here haven't been replaced in a while.
The both of you are unharmed, right? Don't worry, it's okay. No one's here to hurt you. Is this what I think it is? She still gets like this whenever she's in dark, cramped spaces. It must remind her of when we were trapped. Sorry, I don't think she's gonna be able to move anytime soon. I shouldn't be surprised her emotional scars run so deep. Can I do anything to help her? Anything at all?
Oopsie daisy.
Aw. Huh? Van, what are you?
Let's get out of here.
He's such a good guy. He is such a good dude.
And here we are. Okay, you can open your eyes now.
Oh, the top of Montmartre.
What do you think? Pretty sweet view, huh? You can even see Trian Tower from here. We're on the roof of where I live. Area's not the best tourist spot in town, but I like it just the same. Pretty roomy and bright, right? If any weirders come knocking, you'll see them from a cell away. And if push comes to shove, I'm sure she'll be more than happy to cut anyone down to size. You've got nothing to worry about here. I promise. Aw.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't make me sound like a bloodthirsty savage. It's really nice here.
Agreed. Might be a little old and musty, but other than that, ain't too shabby. Alright, now that we've seen this, let's head back down to the bistro on the ground floor. They make some pretty mean desserts I'm sure you'll love. I know I do.
Aww. Capped off their day, light lunch. It was time for the kids' mother to pick them up.
Thank you both so much. We had a ton of fun. I hope we'll see you both again someday.
As do I. Take care of yourselves, you two.
You're both welcome here anytime. What's up? You forget someone?
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Fan? Yeah, I know. Hey, why are you turning on the waterworks?
I'm just so happy.
Gotcha. Well, I think this is proof that everyone's efforts weren't for nothing. They recovered because of the rehab. Their families live in care. And what you just did for them.
What we just did for them, you mean? Thank you for everything today, Fan.
Nah, I don't deserve it. You did all the heavy lifting.
This guy, I swear to God. Always willing to put everything, you know, any good stuff he puts on to other people, and all the bad stuff he puts onto himself. Like, brother. Freaking remind you over here with how he's just saddled with all the world's guilt at this point.
But if you insist on letting me share the credit, we'll just say you owe me one now. Always happy to put an A-rank bracer in my dad.
He's said this like multiple times. You really are unbelievable, you know that. But while you can be frustrating sometimes, I'm glad you're a part of my life. We both have our flaws, but I think we compensate for each other's quite nicely. There's nothing we can't handle when we're together. That's especially true when Renee's with us. We also have your assistants at our side, too. Bro, just cut out that top line. Cut out that top line and cut out the comma. And, dude, that just seems like something like a couple says to each other. Like, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, dude.
I hope we can go back to how things once were. Never mind. Pretend you didn't hear that.
Girl choking up and everything saying that. Oh my God. I am so ruined by this. Oh my God. The maiden walks again. Strength +7 for both. It's so insane, dude. Like, I don't know. This ship is like a 15 out of 10. It's like so damn good. Bond's maxed out. Awesome. I could get more spirit droplets, but I don't know. I don't think I'm getting all that. Like, we have, how much more do we got? Yeah, there's some of these we just physically can't get. Nina, Fee. Donzwani's only a 1. That's wild. Alright. Well, I think that's literally everything we can do. We got a lot done today. We got multiple side quests done. We got all of our spend times done, all of which were very fun and incredible. And yeah. I guess that's everything we can do for the festival. So, next time on Trails Through Daybreak, we're gonna see what the plot has in store. Take a bit of a drive around town, see what's up, and I don't know what's gonna happen at the rest of this finale, but things are gonna gear up one way or another eventually. So,
I guess we'll figure it out soon. So thank you extremely for watching. And adios, ciao, and bye-bye. Signing off until next time. Ja, matane.